You guys went to high school together?
Summer school. We ran in different circles in summer school, and through the magic of Twitter, we started talking about things that were so similar that we ended up crossing paths, and then building on that, we got deeper into it. Like, yo, you know, homie from so and so, and this that, and then we realized, yo, son, you went to Lehman, I went to Lehman, and then it was just like, wow, the connection became more because it's like, oh, now I know that you know,
right? You
know what I mean? Like about all this stuff that we talking about. So
because we were already like mainstream Twitter, you know, we had a lot of friends like Gawker and BuzzFeed articles, stuff like that. But then when we would link up, it was more instead of Black Twitter or like funny Twitter, it was like now Bronx Twitter.
Yeah.
And if you're not adjacent to that or you're not familiar with the references like Fordham Road, East Tremont, or like the
Bay
viewpoints
Plaza,
Bronx people have, or just like us having like this undying love for French Montana, which if you're not from the Bronx, you don't really get. But French Montana was like literally the only rapper at one point from the Bronx that we had. So people really appreciate it.
You mean current? I mean, but you had you had tons of rappers.
Yeah, but like
current, like you would go in every car was playing French Montana that summer. Like, and if you were like. So we'd go other places, and people were like, who's the most popular rapper in New York? We're like, French Montana. And it was like, I've never heard of this.
Shout the French.
Yeah. So, shout the French. Unforgettable slaps.
But people always remember that. People were just like, yo, like when y'all in your Bronx mode, like that's something unique. Y'all should explore that. So that's when the podcast came. People loved it because it was just like, it was like kind of a slice of New York that you're familiar with, but you didn't know still existed, and it's still grimy and still very authentic, and it doesn't feel forced when we talk. So I think that still comes through on the podcast. I'm not sure how much longer after this LA trip though, because I'm changing up, man.
Yeah, he's at Erewhon every day now, boy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo. Listen, I can't. I'm about to be rude, take my shoes off. It's just like my toes breathe.
So yo, let me get that deer antler shot.